when you're doing these curls and when you're clipping them, you're not clipping them to the scalp, you're clipping the curl to itself. Just like this. So I'm gonna wait for those to cool a little bit. A few things that you can do while you wait is go ahead and take your Awapui Wild Ginger Shine Spray and just do a light mist on the sides and in the ponytail. That's going to give it lots of shine and just make her hair extra glossy. Now in the end, when we're finished with this, we can decide whether or not we want to add a few curls to her ponytail section or not. But that's kind of up to you and your client, whatever you decide. So what we're going to do here is take these sections down one by one. I'm not going to brush them right away. We'll take each one down, then I'm going to take my 413 brush and gently brush through them. Now you can see the volume that we achieve and also the shine coming off of the hair. That's exactly what we want to see. And clipping the curl to itself really makes these easy to take out. If you have any problem with getting tangles when you use these type of clips, what you can do is do what I did here. I'll kind of bend our model's head so you can see it, where it just gets pushed in a little bit further. So then if you're doing other sections and other curls, you're not getting tangled because of those ends of those clips. Just a quick tip that I learned. So you're going to hold all these kind of in your hand and slowly brush them back. And it's going to do kind of an S curl when you look at it. So I'll take all four, going straight back. And then the next step that I'm going to take is I'm going to use hairpins, not bobby pins. Hairpins are great because they go in and out without really disturbing the rest of the style. That's one of the things I love about them. So I'm going to kind of hold this right here, right over the ponytail section. Then I'm going to pick up my hairpins and do a semicircle, pinning all that hair. We're just really holding it in place. We're not even really pinning it right now. So like I said, a little semicircle. We're not trying to push the hair down, none of that. Look at it here, you can see sort of a half circle, and that's where that all begins. Now for the next step, since I already got my 413 brush and kind of honed it in, the next step is we sort of push up on this, and it helps that round to begin. And then you're going to take your bobby pin and do kind of a sewing motion, in, out, in, out, in, out, and push it through. Now, at the end of the day, you're not going to see any pins with this. You'll just see the end result. See, once you get that nice little S curve, then behind it is where you're going in, out, in, out, in, out, and then pushing that through. Watch that curve happen. And then you're going to do the same thing. Hold. Take your bobby pin, in, out, in, out, in, out. Push through. And kind of as needed, you can use either your shine spray or your hairspray, whatever you feel is necessary at the time. And then here, you can decide to go maybe a little bit over if you want an exaggerated ruffle effect. You can go all the way over like this. And then the same thing, you're going to be going back behind, in, out, in, out, in, out. And it's kind of like holding on to the back of the hair, so to speak. And then with this last piece, it can go around the base of the ponytail like that. Maybe take it over time, please. And then you can do whatever you would like. Maybe have it go all the way around if you want. Or just stick it underneath, whatever you would like. Now, at that point is where you're going to take out these other hairpins. Those aren't a permanent fixture in this look. One of the things that I really liked that was a great trick was just to use the top of this to take out the other pins. So you can do that. Because at the end with the ruffle, you're not wanting to see any pins once your look is finished. And then you can also use your mineral oil finishing brush just to kind of clean up the little flyaways that are right around the front. I'm just going to put everything firmly in place. And with the Awakui Wild Ginger finishing spray, it's a finishing spray and that you can expect a secure hold, but it's not going to give you anything that has any kind of crispness to it. It's still very touchable. So that's great. One of the things that I really like to do that works for me is I'll just spray a little bit of the Awakui Wild Ginger finishing spray onto my brush and then kind of use that to secure our model's hair. So this is our finished look, and what I want to do is just review kind of piece by piece everything that we've talked about. And while I do that, I'm just going to put in a few extra curls to kind of give her some bend through the rest of this ponytail. So by way of review, the products that we've talked about are, first of all, a combination of tools and products. So we talked about the Awakui Wild Ginger shampoo, which is called a moisturizing lather shampoo. I think really that part of the reason it is called that specifically is because at first when sulfate-free shampoos came out, they were notorious for not getting lather. People were just kind of expecting that they would have to shampoo their hair 2 and 3 times. Well, with moisturizing lather shampoo, that is not the case. It lathers first time every time, and again uses the keratin triplex combination of ingredients to strengthen the hair, to protect it, along with the cream rinse that will just fortify that hair, and especially for color treated clients who, you know, they're doing heat styling, there's so many different concerns. Awakui Wild Ginger is really the perfect product line for treating dry damaged hair that has gotten brittle, hair that's been affected by sun damage, things like that. And then we also talked about the Awakui Wild Ginger Hydro Whip. That is a foam that has lots of moisture in it, moisturizing conditioner, specifically the Awakui extract, which imparts lots of moisture, and it will deliver a crunch-free hold, which again is also unique as far as foams go. Once I finished with all of that and styled my model's hair, then I used the Awakui Wild Ginger finishing spray, and in conjunction with the Awakui Wild Ginger Shine Spray. So that's going to be great for hair like Mindy's, especially because there are times when the thing that you want to reach for is going to be like a styling treatment oil, but with hair that's finer like hers, you know, the Shine Spray is so much lighter and just, again, very user friendly. So what we're going to do in closing with this class is I want to challenge you. What was in it for me in learning how to do this was that once I changed over to using the Awakui Wild Ginger, the Pro Tools, those type of things, the sales in my salon tripled when it comes to these products and tools. So I would challenge you to do that yourself. We'll go over to the reservations desk. We'll talk about which clients you can use these specific techniques on and these products, and I want you to be able to see your salon business grow as a result. So, like my friend 50 Cent says, change your style up, watch the money pile up. Let's go take a look at our books. Thank you so much.